Well, hello, everybody. Bill Thornton, SoCalsabre here. We're going to talk a little bit about the Sabres today. I'm going to cover some of the draft real quickly, and then I'm going to talk about the roster status and the free agencies, which started today, and what's been going on, and my thoughts on it. Well, first of all, the draft. Kind of wanted to start it off the way I thought it was going to be a lot better because immediately they started to trade back. And so, because the number, and I'll show you, and let me bring up some stuff and show it to you. Okay. Okay. Round one, they traded their 11th pick to San Jose for the 14th and then the 42nd pick. So now that means that's good to me because you got more than what you give away. And 14th and 11, they're close enough. And then at 14th, they did use the 14th pick to pick a Consta Helenius. And if you'd watched my pre-draft video, there was like 3 or 4 guys that are around and said there, and I said that if they get to 11 and these guys are still, I would go with Helenius. Why? He's a center. Okay, centers are hard to come by. It's 5'11", 189 pounds, fair size, 18 years old. So we'll be a couple years before we get to see him. So then in the second round, they used that number 42 pick that they just acquired to get Adam Kleber, an 18-year-old defenseman and a right shot defenseman. They're hard. Great size, 6'6", 215. So then they traded the number 43 pick to Washington for already established guy Beck Malenstein, 6'3" at 200 pounds, a left winger, fourth line. We'll see how all this works out. So, I said, okay, well, looking at the roster, we needed to get some third and fourth liners back in there anyway and get some size on this team. All right, so then the third line, the 71st pick that they got from Colorado, they got Brody Zimmer, an 18-year-old right winger, right shot, 5'11", 192. That's good size. He'll grow. He'll get even bigger. Okay, fourth round, the 108th, they picked Luke Osborne, a 17-year-old defenseman, shoots left, 6 foot, 172 pounds. At 17 years old, we can probably expect him to get up to 190 or more. I don't like to see any defensemen under 190 anymore. The 109th pick, they traded to Winnipeg for the 123rd and 219th pick. Then with the 123rd pick, they picked Simon Pierre Brunet, an 18-year-old defenseman, another right shot, 6'2", 196 pounds. And then we went to the fifth round. 140 was traded to Minnesota. I don't know what happened with this 161st. I must have missed something. Anyway, going to the sixth round at 176, they got Patrick Gary, a 20-year-old defenseman, left shot, 6 foot, 185 pounds. And then in the seventh round, they picked up Zazily Zelenoff, an 18-year-old right wing, 6 foot, 180 pounds. And at 219, they picked up Reiser Linders, a goalie, an 18-year-old, 6'1", 181. That's a little bit short for nowadays goalies and that. But my overall feelings about it was, wow, no little guys this year. That's none of these 5'9" Daniel Briere type guys. So that was pretty cool. That was good that happened anyway. So anyway, that leads us to where we are now with a bunch of things in there I want to show you. Okay, so let me bring up something else here. I'm going to bring up the roster now. Okay, I got a lot of different colors going on here. Okay, the yellows that you'll see on there, they were guys that were either unrestricted free agents or restricted free agents, and qualifying offers were made to them. The one that surprised me, and then it turned around to be good, is they did not make a qualifying offer to Jacob Bryson. They let him become an unrestricted free agent. Okay, then they signed him today as a free agent in 1 year for a lot less than what his qualifying offer would have been. So Go figure that out, folks. So the green are the free agents that have been signed as of this video. So I don't know where they're going. Well, the big thing, let's talk about this first. Jeff Skinner contract bought out. Now, that leaves a hole that they need to fill of, I'll say, average 25 goals. Who's going to fill that? I mean, they got to get somebody in there that's going to fill that, all right? And, and they bought him out. But so let me show you what that buyout means for cap hits. It's great for this year, but it's not going to be so great in the future. Let me show you this one, see if I can bring this up for you. Okay, dead cap hits. This is Jeff Skinner. 6 years. They're going to be taking cap hits for him. Only 1.44 this year, which is good. Then it goes to 4.4. Then in the third year, which is always the last year of a buyout, because it's a 3-year buyout, is always the most. So they're going to take a 6.4 cap hit in the third year. Then it's going to go to 2.4 for 3 more years because the buyouts are always twice as long as what the contract was. So was this good? I don't know. I think it's the biggest reason, not because of offense. The biggest reason I think is Lindsay's in there. He wants these guys to play defense better, and Jeff's defense is not, what you would call the best in there. So let me go back to this roster here again, okay? So now the greens are guys that you see that we signed as free agents already today. Jacob Bryson is a D, so yeah, he's going to be on the team. He'll be the 6th or 7th goal, or 7th or 8th goalie probably. Then up in there, they picked up this Sam Lafferty as free agency. They picked up Dennis Gilbert, a defenseman. Nicholas, this guy's a right winger, and Jason Zucker, who's a left winger. So they're going to start filling in some of these spots here. Like I already put the guy from the draft trade right here, but I'm not sure if some of these contracts are now two-way contracts because the details were not spilled out on that. But they get him, and what is Malmstrom? As soon as they get him in the trade, he's a restricted free agent with arbitration rights. So that could go crazy anyway. So anyway, they did make qualifying offers. I expect Henry Jokiharju to be one of our top 6 goal or defenders. Peyton Krebs probably move up to here. I'm saying Brandon Byro at center, maybe. The guys that I've highlighted in blue are guys that I think, I forgot Isaac Rosen. Let's get him colored up here. Have a really good shot. Coolidge. I already got him up there in the top, but let's get him. So, Yuri Coolidge, I'm saying, makes the team. Now, as far as Brandon Byro and Isaac Rosen, which you won't let me highlight this guy for some reason. What's going on here? They are maybes. Brandon Byro, Isaac Rosen, maybes. Maybe even Matthew Savoy. Maybe they'll push Peyton Krebs back down to the 4th line where he learned a lot from playing a couple of years with Kyle Okposo and Zemgus Girgensons. He learned a lot. He's got good offensive skills, but he can bounce around. So maybe they'll flip him down to the 4th line to get the season started and have somebody like Matthew Savoy make the team. But we've been waiting for this guy. He was our first-round pick like 2 or 3 years ago, but he was too young to play in the AHL. So played a little bit there last year. So that's what the roster looks like right now. I want to show you a couple. Go back here now to. So I don't know what they're doing with these signings. I thought with all that cap space, they go out to try to make a big splash. Well, they didn't make a big splash, and they didn't make during the draft. There was a lot of well-known names that were moving around during trades and everything. So one of the conspiracy theories now is that the Sabres are blacklisted and nobody wants to deal with them team-wise for trades. That's the theory. I saw that the other day. And another one that I don't like, because I am a Sabres fan. I've been a Buffalo hockey fan since they were the Bisons playing in the odd in the AHL. So I've been a fan for a long, long time. And the one thing I don't like is already people are saying, the development camp just starts today. And they're saying, if the Sabres don't make the playoff this year, Kevin Adams fired. my goodness, we got a long way to go before that's going to happen. And now they're going to start screaming about it already because he didn't make no big trades. That's what I'm saying. So I don't know what to think. Let's go back to the contracts again. Look at this. Okay. The one thing that upsets me a little bit, this Jason Zucker that's coming in, okay, he's going to be got a $5 million cap. He's only 1 year, $5 million cap hit. He's getting paid more than Alex Tuck this year. I don't know why they really need to renegotiate Tuck's contract. Let's get him out here, get him paid more. All right, we got some extra money now. Let's get him paid and get these new guys like this. I'm sure is not a better player than Tuck. Let me look see if I can find something on this guy. Okay, while we're talking. Okay. Boy, I can't find him. All right, here we go. All right, he's been playing a while. He's had he's been playing since 2013. Let me see what he's got. He's had what's that count? 4 20-goal seasons, 130-goal season, but it's been a while. His last 27 in 2022, 2023 with Pittsburgh. Maybe this is the guy that they want to that's bigger, that they want to fill that Skinner spot and get that 20 to 25 goals that they need. Okay, he's 192 pounds. He's 5'11", and he's 32 years old. So we'll see how this is going to be interesting, how this all unfolds. And as you're seeing to me back here, let me go to this back here to that. Down here under goalies, see, I got a question mark on the goalies. I still think they're going to do a free agent signing of a veteran goalie and bring him in to be UPL's backup. So then they can put Devin Levi into the AHL for one full season instead of up and down and up and down and up and down with the 3 goalie system and all of that stuff. That work. Give him time to get at least 1 year under his belt down there in the AHL before he comes up. Now, because UPL's got to be the starting guy. The way he finished after January of last year, he's got to be the starter. These are only guesses up here. With Skinner moving out, I moved JJ Peterka up here. This Zucker guy, maybe Zucker would go in here in the second line with because he's a little bigger with Cousins and Quinn. Move Kulich down here and have another scoring line. And, Jordan Greenway's big. So I'm going to be interested to see how all this falls out. You guys go down there and hit that like button and leave me some comments. It's a lot to digest right here. Tell me what you're thinking. If you're not a Sabre fan, what's your favorite team and what what am I trying to say? What is your favorite team? So anyway, that's it for this broadcast. I hope you enjoyed it. And SoCalSabre saying thanks a lot for stopping by. Thank you for your support. Take care of yourselves out there. Be kind to each other and stay safe.